Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Assassination Nation. High school senior Lily and her three best friends live in a world of selfies, emojis, snaps, and sex. SEXTS. Sex. But when their town of Salem is besieged by a massive data hack, resulting in half the citizens' private info spewed into the public view, the community descends into anarchy. Lily is targeted after being falsely blamed for the hack and bands together with her friends to survive a long, blood-soaked night. This is a 2018 film. It is rated R. It runs a little under 2 hours. And it stars Odessa Young, Suki Waterhouse, Harry Neff, Abra, Anika Nani Rose, Coleman Domingo, and Maud Apatow, with Bill Skarsgård, and with Joel McHale, and with Bella Thorne. Those last three names are about the only names I know, and it's with them. So tells you what kind of cast they have. Quite a lot of people involved with this project. So yeah, Assassination Nation. When I got this movie, I had total deja vu that I had already seen it. It just seems like one of those movies that you have seen, doesn't it? And there are a lot of other movies out there like this. I mean, come on, you could probably name 20 just by the time that I've started this review to now. And it's a high school girl drama, comedy, whatever you want to call it. And it's, guns. It says it wants to be like The Purge, but it's nothing like The Purge. And I mean, it's just one of those movies that, especially for the first hour, it's just like every other movie you've ever seen before, and there's no blood the whole first hour. It's all complete story setup. So it's very much like a familiar movie, and lots of people involved, like I said, but that doesn't always mean a good thing. It just gets a little confusing after a while. It gets kind of like alternate universe. Like I could tell they were going for a Purge feeling, but I don't think it got pulled off, when they only have Purge style stuff for the last half hour, something like that. Sorry to let you know that, but that's what it is. So I don't want anybody to get disappointed like I was, because I thought it was going to be Purge style stuff the whole time, and I was very disappointed. So the other facet of this movie, and why it's so familiar and why it's just kind of a typical kind of movie, it has to deal completely with online bullying, and they call it cyber terrorism at one point. It's just not right. And I figure that this is only going to be a bigger problem in our society. As we get as my generation gets older, the ones that kind of started being online and playing video games, the ones 20 years from now, kids, they're going to be online like 24/7 pretty much, and the universe is going to change. So bullying and stuff online, nothing's really safe. And so I'm glad somebody made a movie about it, but we have had it before. I mean, people have made all kinds of movies about people getting bullied online. Maybe their self-worth goes down. Maybe they end up, killing themselves or killing other people. And we've had those movies before. So I'm glad this had to deal with it. It was a familiar topic. So the other element of this movie, the thing that ties the two together, the blood and the cyberbullying stuff, the transition is so awkward. It just happens. Like all of a sudden, the town goes into anarchy. It doesn't happen progressively, and it kind of leads up to it a little bit with like two different acts, but those are so personal, and they have to deal with the first half of the movie. And so for the town just to go ape nuts, crazy, and just start wanting to kill each other, It's not Purge style. So it just seems awkward. There's no real transition. There's no smoothness to it. And there's really no common sense to it. It's just, hey, everybody, act crazy, wear a mask. I mean, you could have a movie that's very natural. Some movies have pulled this off very well, where people just are themselves and they just kill each other. They don't all have to be Purge style. You don't have to copy the Purge exactly. You can just have people, if they want to, destroy each other, just go to each other's houses and destroy each other. I mean, I love Kingsman because it's just so natural. Just when people are supposed to start fighting, they just start fighting. So, altogether, the ending was really weird, and the Purge style violence wasn't very convincing or impressive. The whole cyberbullying stuff is just common and attentive, I guess. So I probably had a lot more problems with this movie, but that's kind of good enough for me. I enjoyed it enough. I sat through it. I was aware of everything going on. It was just very much out of this world, and I could have used it being a little bit more grounded, because it was trying way too hard to be like The Purge, and it was nothing like it. So I'm going to give Assassination Nation a C, and I can advise watching it because it's bloody, it's gory, it's entertaining, but you have to sit through the first hour or 40 minutes or whatever it is. So a C for Assassination Nation. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would, and enjoy your movies. Thanks a lot.